Good morning, family. So I've been continuing this streak of waking up at 5:45 or sooner, and this one thing has truly helped me immensely, like help my workflow, I don't know, lessen stress. So today my question for you is, what's one thing that you can do to help your workflow, to help your day be better, to help you reach your dreams, your goals? Just one thing you can change. I'm already seeing results. So for today, we are going to look at a Facebook live stream of when I got my first major movie placement, the BIG GEORGE FOREMAN movie. Took the whole family to see it. It was an amazing feeling to see my name in the credits. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to show you the Facebook Live of how I felt when it first happened, because I cannot recreate that moment. I still feel that feeling though. But I am going to stream that. You can listen to the song. It's in the comments. Hope you have a beautiful day, beautiful week. I'll see you on the next episode. Hope you enjoy the video. So I wanted to come on here real quick, just show this process of what happened with the George Foreman placement. Super exciting, y'all. I'm still like on top of the world from getting this placement. It's always been a dream of mine to go to the theater and hear a song that I produced, co-produced, or wrote, or whatever, and hear it on the big screen. And for this one, you know, I got to produce this track, mix, master it, and to hear it played, surround sound in the theater. I mean, there was no feeling like it. It was an incredible feeling. And then to see my name in the credits, it was dope. Yeah, I'm super excited for, you know, everything that's going to be taking place in this season. I'm constantly making room for these opportunities. So a special shout out to Glow for that opportunity. Again, it was amazing. I'm still on like a high right now because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's interesting how this placement came about. So Carrie from Glow Music, she hit me up and she was like, hey, there's an opportunity for a placement for, you know, she sent me the brief. And then she told me it was a hip-hop, blues, contemporary style track. And then she was like, there's an awesome guy I can pair you up with if you're down to do it. I was like, yo, I'm down. Yes, let's go for it. Usually, a lot of these opportunities come along, but I never have the time. But this time, I still did not have the time. I was being real. I did not have the time. It was 2 days to make this happen. And she told me who she's going to pair me up with. And so I got his number and we chatted on the phone, called him. He didn't have a lot of time. Shout out to Brent, dope dude. This was an amazing collaboration. And so we spoke and we kind of just came up with a plan. And we were like, we gave each other permission to not stress out about the project. We gave each other permission to say, hey, if this doesn't happen, it's all good. At least we have another track. Are you down to do it? His answer was yes. My answer was yes. We were both kind of reluctant because, like I said, we both didn't have a lot of time and we only had 2 days. So I said, I'll come up with a quick drum track that I think that'll fit the vibe, what they're looking for. And then you do your thing. You lay down, you know, whatever you lay down. And so that's what we did. We had the plan. I had some time that afternoon, the next afternoon, lay down a quick drum track, sent it to him, and he did his thing. He got it back to me that night, like 8 p.m., and we had to have it in by tomorrow morning. So I had to take all these pieces, and I had to move them around and then make it a song. So we had everything, all the ingredients, but now we had to make it an actual song. And I'll play the drum track that it started with. And shout out to Brent, because he laid down the guitar, he laid down some harmonica, he did some keys, and he wrote the lyrics. And then just boom, threw it back to me. And I was like, all right, what am I going to do here? I have a limited time. It was no time to think. So the first thing I did was I just chilled. I mean, I didn't want to go into it with just a mind full of pressure. I just chilled. I finished watching my TV show, relaxed, and then I went to the basement and I was like, all right, we're going to make this a track. Well, how are we going to make it a track? I just followed my gut, followed my instinct, and couldn't really think too much. and turned out great. So I'm gonna play the drum track that it started off with. All right, I like doing these videos, little breakdowns. So here is the drum track that I sent him. This is the scratch drum loop that the track started off with. Pretty sick drum track, all right? I mixed a lot of different snares and kicks and stuff to make this really sound like gritty, but still like, how can you say, still like old school vibe. And what I think in my mind could kind of do some, I don't know, some blues. I know it's blues, hip hop, contemporary, whatever. I don't know what that means. Here's what it meant in my mind. Let me see, what else we had on the drum track. Brought in some claps. And then I stretched it out for like, I don't know how, for like 2 minutes. It's just a 2-minute loop of that. And I sent it over to Brent, and he was like, man, I can work with this. And then he laid down the guitar harmonica. He brought in a great singer, and he performed the lyrics. And here's what that sounded like. So here's what I got back.
My mother, she said, son, we all born and die alone.
Y'all getting the real behind the scenes.
My mother, she said, son,
so I'll kind of bounce around a little bit.
Ain't nothing come easy.
So I had to take this track, I moved pieces around, redid the drums, added drops, and still made it super simple. And here's the final project that came up with, taking all of his pieces and structuring it, arranging it, and then mixing it and mastering. And here was the final project.
My mother, she said, son, we all born and die alone. My mother, she said, son, we all born and die alone. One day you're gonna move on, carry the weight on your own. Ain't nothing come easy. Lord knows I've been knocked down. Ain't nothing come easy. Lord knows I've been knocked down. I've been broken and weary, but won't keep me on the ground. Not until my die.
So yeah, so there was a lot of moving pieces, and just I had literally, so I got the pieces back at 8 p.m. I had to start working on it. I didn't start right away because I had to kind of just let my mind, music and life mindset, y'all, let my mind rest, and moved everything around in about like 4 hours. I think I was done, like satisfied with about like at 2 in the morning, and then I just sent it off to Carrie at Glow Music. Of course, we didn't hear anything back to the morning, and she loved it. She's like, yo, it sounds good. Just She's like, just turn the harmonica down and send it back. Did that immediately, sent it back. Within a couple hours, we heard that it worked for the scene. And it was like a lifetime waiting to make sure that it actually got in the movie, right? Rule of sync, you can't say anything until it actually comes out. And yeah, it was a surreal feeling, just really hearing that. And it's kind of a cool lesson. Like I didn't have time to overthink. And how I go about things, how I go about when I'm doing things in a fast paced like this, I literally have to put my mind in compartments. I see the whole big vision in front of me. And now the question is, how am I going to get here? Like, I literally have to put my mind in compartments and say, okay, right now I am focused on the intro. So how are we making an intro? I'm just subtracting things. The same thing I teach in my course. I'm subtracting things. Okay, now I'm moving on to the first verse. What am I doing? All right. I'm literally just in this space, because if I keep going way to the whole big picture, it's going to paralyze me. And here comes a life lesson really quick. Really quick. So I had this huge box. This is about the track, but it has nothing to do with the track. I had this huge box, and I was trying to throw it away in the trash can. This common sense, but this common sense moment was like, oh, this is a great lesson. I could not fit the huge box into my trash can. Okay, I could not fit it in there. But I know if I break this box up into small pieces, this huge box is going to fit into my trash can. So I sat there and I took my time and I ripped the box up, and it all fit in the trash can with so much room. And it's the same thing how I go about life and how I go about operating when I have big projects, when I have a huge business plan or whatever. I have to literally say, I got to break this up, because if I try to fit this whole vision right now and do this whole big thing, I'm going to be paralyzed. It's not going to work. I literally cannot even fit it in. So I have to break it up. Same way how I went about this track. And it made it, y'all. This is the first of many, man. I'm excited. One more time, just show y'all the quick little demo, and then how we arranged it, moved it around, and just made it a track. So here's the demo. Just raw demo. And now we're gonna play the actual what got placed in the movie.
My mother, she said, son,
big difference.
We all born and die alone.
Play the ending.
All that I got.
I'll move that to the back. And that's how we end it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is taking a demo, working fast, and making it a song. I'm very proud. I learned a lot about myself. And yeah, that's all I got, y'all. You can stream the song. The Spotify link is there. The YouTube link is there. Go ahead and check it out. All right, y'all. Deuces.